Hi everyone, it's Kat. Welcome to my channel. So I just wanted to do an update on my fasting journey. I weighed myself today and I weighed in at 170.4, which is great, but again, I was hoping I'd be in the 60s. Um, if I hit 165, I'll basically be where I was prior to gaining back all the weight. I was roughly from 160 to 165, give or take. Um, but yeah, I wanted to talk about today. It I tried to practice mindfulness with my eating, where I wasn't really counting calories. I was, you know, making like I was mindful of them. I knew what the calorie count was of some of the foods that I ate, and I knew the breakfast that I ate, it's usually roughly around the same, like 800 to 800 plus calories. I had some Publix chicken tenders. I know how much those are roughly, but I wasn't really counting anything. I was just trying to eat, and just like if I felt full, to stop eating. But the problem was, after eating breakfast, I usually will have toast on keto bread. So I'll have 4 keto bread with butter, 4 eggs, um, and I had it with a side of beans. Now, if I had just eaten the toast and the eggs, it probably would have been enough, but even that would have made me full. But like the beans pushed it over. In total was like 800 calories. So I ate that at 6. By the time it was like 2:30, I still felt like, in a scale of like, I guess 1 to 10, I was like 5. I still felt like there was food in my stomach. I still could have continued on with no real physical hunger signs. I don't know if that's because of me fasting. I really felt like it was because I was just full. So I think it was just more so a timing thing. It was already 2:30. I hadn't taken my 30-minute break, and I wanted to be able to take the break and eat, because if I just took the break and didn't eat, I wouldn't have the time to get the food later on. So I decided to just go get the food, not really intending to eat it, but to have it with me and maybe just eat it later on. So I go and I go get the chicken tenders at Publix, and they were made fresh. They were fresh. They were just coming out. And I'm like, they're so fresh. Let me at least try one. So I tried one, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to eat it. So at this point, I'm at a level 5 in terms of hunger. So um, from 0 to 2, before 3, you're basically not hungry. Now, in terms of fullness, as you're eating, you can be anywhere between a 3 and a 6. Like 3 is like, you could eat a little bit more. 4, okay, I'm a little less hungry. 5, I could probably stop eating. And 6, you're fully satisfied, right? So I, ate the 2 chicken tenders. I had collard greens as well, and then I stopped because I felt like I was already at a 5, and here I was eating more food prior to really being hungry, like outside of that 3 to 6 realm. I ate some more, and that pushed me back to like a 7. So we're at like 3 o'clock now. Then when I eat again, I had made some peanut butter and date sandwiches with some keto bread. And I had some goldfishes as well. But it was like 6 o'clock, maybe closing in at to 6:30, and I was still full. I was still at that 5 to 6 realm. Like, I wasn't really hungry, but I just decided to eat, because I had them with me. I just have this issue with saying, okay, well, I'm probably not hungry. Let me just put the food away, or potentially throw it away because I'm not hungry and I'm going to close up my fast. So I just decided, let me just eat it, and just, if I feel full, stop eating. So I ate it, and I wasn't full. Then I got home and I decided to eat another chicken tender, and I had bought like a candy bar as well, and I ate that. By the time I ate all that food, I was pretty stuffed. I'd say I was officially at an 8 in level of fullness. At the time, I didn't think I was that full, but as time progressed, I kind of felt more stuffed. But I'm beginning to think maybe I'm just eating too much food um, in one sitting. Although I do fast, although I would like to be eating 3,000 calories, I'm just not utilizing that much calories for me not to just simply be full. Like, I'm just not that active. I'm fairly active, I'm not that active for 3,000 calories not to feel like a bunch of rocks sitting in my stomach. You know what I mean? It's tough to think about because I like to eat that much. I like to eat enough. When you're fasting 3-4 days, you want to eat enough to be able to maintain your fast. But I don't think the fast really needs to be maintained. You're pretty much using the stored resources already in your system, the fat already there. So I think I might try to cut back on what I'm eating and pay better attention to my fullness level, not just in terms of, oh yeah, I'm within this range, but really use it. Okay, if I'm in this range, wait until I'm hungry and then eat. And prioritize that eating. Also prioritize only eating when you're hungry. And no, food will always be there. I can always break my fast and eat later on, but like just to eat simply because of time, just to eat simply because it would just be better to. I want to have more respect for myself and not do those things and just eat when I'm hungry. I honestly feel like a good 400 to 500 calories I did not have to eat today. I ended up eating 2,992 calories without really counting, which is close to my 3,000. It's basically 3,000, but I feel like a good 500 of those calories would not have been eaten if I just focused on my hunger levels and only eating when I was hungry, as opposed to feeling a duty to eat because time passed. So anyways, that's all that I have for you guys today. Hopefully I can make a video tomorrow, or maybe I'll just do it when I break my fast again. But I will talk to you guys again soon.